Hi, I'm JP Miller with Reach, and we're on the final steps of the Wisdom for Sale tutorial. Thanks for going so far with me. In this step, we're going to add a view so that our buyer can see what the cost of wisdom is before they commit to it. So you'll notice in our previous transaction, after we connect to the contract, we are told what our balance is, and we're asked if we want to purchase wisdom for 5 algos. And we say yes, and immediately we pay 5 algos to the contract. So we're going to add a view that will let us see the price one more time after we say yes, just so that we're assured that the price is still 5 algos, right? So that the front end isn't lying to us. So in our back end, our index.rsh, let's go up to the top and we're going to add a view. So as part of the participant interact interface, we're going to add a view. So we currently have 2 participants. We're going to add a view which allows us to see information. So a constant v for view, and this is going to be called a view rather than a participant. And we'll just name this view main, just like we named our participants seller and buyer. And this view, this main view, is going to show us a unsigned integer, which we're saying this is the price. So we're showing price as an unsigned integer. All right, scroll down a little bit to line 28 here. And let's add a new line under the seller's report ready interact. And we're going to add the view here where the view has the price and we set the price. Okay, so immediately as soon as that report is ready, we give that information to the view so the view can set the price. And we'll be able to access this information. Okay, and we'll hop over to our front end and go all the way to the bottom to this last block of code where we're asking to paste in the contract information, and we're going to give our view some logic here. So after we attach to the contract on line 56, we'll create a new line. And we're going to create a new constant of price that's going to connect to our view. And we're going to tie into our contract views.main. So remember we called our view main, right? And main has a price, a key of price. And so now we'll be able to access that value. And we'll print a message about what that means. So the price of wisdom is, and then we'll print what that price is. Let's say whatever the price is. It could be, if it's none, then that's 0. Otherwise we're going to print 2su. And then we'll print what the price is otherwise. And we'll print that in a standard format. Add our semicolon. Okay, and then we carry on with showing the balance and the buyer. Awesome, we're almost there. The last thing we need to do now is tell our contract where it can use the view. All right. Awesome. So that's all we need to do. We've added the view in our back end. We gave the view abilities in our front end, so logic to that. And now we can run our code. Let's open a terminal and take a look at the difference now. So we'll create our seller. And I'll keep this information so we can scroll up and we'll see the difference. And then let's open a buyer. Okay, building the new contracts, no failures in the back end. Okay, we're seller. Let's enter some wisdom. Let's see. Winter is for builders. And let's grab that contract information, paste it into our buyer. And so now we see the price of wisdom is 5 algo. Your balance is 1,000 algos. Do you want to purchase wisdom for 5 algo? And so you see now we're told the price of wisdom is 5 algos ahead of time. And we are also told again if we're asked if we want to purchase. But this is a nice notification that we can give to our buyer right at the top. So they have time to process information. We'll say, yeah, we want to purchase this. We paid 5 algo to the contract. And we should receive our wisdom here in a moment. Contract paid 5 algo to the seller. Our new wisdom is winter is for builders. Hoorah! And we see our new balance. Our seller we saw was updated as well. So the buyer paid 5 algos to the contract. The contract paid 5 algos to the seller. And we see the new balance. Congratulations. You've now created a view. So you've been able to create participants. You've built a participant interact interface. You've built interact objects in the front end. You've created a view as part of that participant interact interface. And you've built an entire Reach application that allows a buyer to buy wisdom from a seller and a seller to create wisdom and sell that information to the buyer. This has been done in a completely decentralized manner. We've connected to several consensus networks along the way. We connected to Ethereum, Conflux, and Algorand, and we've seen our app be able to operate on all 3 different consensus networks. As a next step, you wouldn't want to publish this decentralized application on mainnet because there are still security vulnerabilities, which you'll learn more about in following tutorials. But if you wanted to take this tutorial further, you might build an interactive front end using React, or test this on a testnet and work through the front end documentation to help build a wallet. But what I would suggest that you do is move forward to our next tutorial where you'll get more practice with Reach and learn more about these functions. You'll get practice again with elements that we have learned here in Wisdom for Sale, and you'll pick up new methods and properties that'll make building Reach applications easier for you. Well, thank you for being here with me. Be sure to join us in Discord. We want to hear that you completed this tutorial, and we want to hear from you about how you feel about this tutorial, what you thought, what are some strengths, maybe some weaknesses, and suggestions that you may have for new tutorials that you would like to see. You'll find all the links to relevant information in the description below, and we'll see you in the next video.